Okay, I warn you now, I will repeat myself on a number of occasions. This is a very, very brief introduction of me meeting Lucid and taking a very, very quick drive of their, well, introductory flagship premium luxury sedan, the Air. So basically what happens, I got an email last week and they asked me if I wanted to come check out their newly set up service center in the Greater Montreal Area. And when you get an email from Lucid saying, do you want to come and check out our facility and take a quick spin in our car, that's not something you say no to. So I didn't say no, obviously. The Air is, as I just said, their first vehicle, their flagship vehicle, and it's not cheap, but there's something, I mean, this is obviously a high premium brand, if you will, but I'm very much enjoying their approach to talking to people and to being open. I mean, the facility actually has a walk-in area, which, it boggles the mind in a time where people are going to be buying their cars online mostly, but they have that openness. Their point is that it feels kind of strange to say, but I'm a believer in what I think they're trying to do. Unfortunately, as I said, brief drive, and it's coming up right after this. But the Pure itself starts in Canada at just over $148,000. There will be a rear-wheel drive model, which would be introduced, I think, a little bit later this year, so it should be slightly less expensive. There are a number of versions. After that, there's the Touring, then there's the Grand Touring, which is what this is, which is what I'm about to drive or drove. You figure that out. And then there's the performance version of the Grand Touring, and then there's the new Sapphire, which has 3 motors for a total of over 1,200 horsepower. That's going to be a 0 to 100 kilometer an hour sprint in 1.85 seconds, I believe, if memory serves. Anyhow, like I said, I think I'm a believer. I love the approach. And the car is obviously absolutely beautiful. I'm going to show you a few pictures right now of the car in the studio, because right now the weather conditions are just absolutely horrible. So I am going to shut up right now, enjoy the pictures, and here comes the drive. Okay, this is going to be an unusual and very brief video because I am currently, and you saw the pictures, and obviously it's in the description of the video, but this is a 2022 or 2023. I didn't even bother to ask what model year it is, but it doesn't really matter because it's a Lucid Air. The drive route is, I mean, I've done a lot of short-term drives, but this is definitely short. This is like 25 minutes. So you take what you can get when somebody says, would you like to try a Lucid Air? And you say yes. This model, this exact car, of which I have no pictures because I think 17,000 feet of snow fell overnight and it's minus a bazillion degrees Celsius. All that to say that this is a Grand Touring, which in Canada has a starting price of just over $212,000. But I think you'll agree, if you've read anything about Lucid or seen pictures or other reviews, that it's an exceptional startup company that is delivering insanity, or it's already redefining in many ways something that is new, right? The EV is still a new idea, or relatively speaking anyway, with their compact engines, ultra high efficiency. And on that subject, so the Grand Touring has a pair of electric motors for a total combined output of only 820 horsepower. There's a performance version, should you prefer that, which will deliver 1,050 horsepower. If I'm not mistaken, this slow version will accelerate from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 3.2 seconds. So you might not want to race, say, a Sapphire or a performance version of this, but otherwise you can pretty much take on anyone else you would like. There is an ambulance in my side view, but the thing perhaps the most important, at least marketing-wise, thing about this Grand Touring is that it is the range queen at just over 830 kilometers. Some other insane things about this car is that it's capable of 300 kilowatts of charging. It's on a 900 or 924 volt architecture, meaning that the ability to create power efficiently in this car is, for the moment, unmatched by any other automaker that sells EVs. Oh, and it so happens that the car is just incredibly beautiful. It is insanely, I mean, every little angle, every little corner, everything about the car is not only purposeful, but like I just said, it's absolutely gorgeous. Unfortunately, my test drive has already come to an end, and I don't want to upset my buddy here, so I guess I'll just turn into the new Lucid shop in Montreal and Saint-Jacques, and yeah, I'll give back the keys, sadly, and return to my mundane life. But yeah, definitely an exceptional car, and I hope that this summer, or maybe earlier in the spring, I'll get to drive it some more. Yeah, that was very brief, but I don't have $212,500, sadly. But I might take a chance on Lucid because this is brief, yet very convincing. Thank you.